Good morning. We'll bring you sports now on the AM show with me, Muftau Nabila Abdullahi. President of the Ghana Football Association, Ket Okreko, says that coaching standards in Ghana are poor. According to him, the technical brains behind the development of football in this country are not up to the standard required to develop talents in the country. And he's not happy with it. He was speaking to coaches who are currently going through a CAF License A coaching course at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence.
Have identified two key need areas in our football ecosystem. And these two key need areas are refereeing and coaching. I've never been happy with coaching. And I've always not stopped talking about this. When I say that coaching standards in Ghana have been poor, I really mean it. And it's the reason why we pushed and pushed for us to be here today, because I want us to improve. If you dedicate yourself to learn, to acquire the knowledge, to keep the knowledge, and to pass on the knowledge to the players in a way and manner that they can receive it well, and to practice what you offer them, you will win games. And Ghana will win games. In your line of duty, let us learn to be honest. In your line of duty, let us learn to speak the truth. In your line of duty, let us learn to stop sabotaging your colleagues. It is not good enough. If you don't appreciate the little investments done by your predecessor, you will not be successful. Football speaks. I can't remember on top of my head any coach in this world who has not been fired before. But it doesn't mean those coaches are bad. But it doesn't mean those coaches didn't do any good job. These are the virtues that I'm sure will be part of this training.
Interesting take from the president of the Ghana Football Association there. But now let's go to the U.S. Embassy. They have issued a warning to Ghanaians who are securing visas to go for the FIFA World Cup. I know there's only one home if you need a visa or if you want to experience the FIFA World Cup. Latina Traveler and Tour, they are the only home that you need to walk to secure your slot of witnessing the Black Stars play at the FIFA World Cup in the USA, Mexico, and Canada. Walk to their office at Northridge or contact them on 0244-260-789 to secure your slot. With $3,990, a slot would be made available to you to experience the tournament. There are also going to be exclusive business networking opportunities for fans who have secured their slots of witnessing the FIFA World Cup and experiencing the Global Football Festival. On the U.S. visa issue, the charge d'affaires, Rolf Olsen, he has told many fans who are going to the USA to witness the FIFA World Cup, they should not overstay their visas. According to him, overstaying your visa is a breach of the law, which could lead to serious sanctions.
It's important to clarify something. Every country has its immigration practices and laws, right? And this is certainly true of Ghana as well. And when a government issues a visa to a visitor for whatever purpose, for whatever length of time, it's really incumbent upon that visitor to respect the laws of the country that they are in. And that's both in terms of their conduct in the country, as well as how long they stay. Now, in our case, and there's the understanding of the distinction here, the visa itself is a permission to apply for entry at the port of entry, right? So the visa allows you to get on the plane. Without the visa, the airline won't let you travel, right? You get to the border at the airport, assuming that you're flying. It is the Customs and Border Patrol officer who then officially grants you entry into the country. It is that individual who will determine how long you have to stay. Right? that the visa itself doesn't grant you a specific amount of time. It's that officer who has that. The standard, generally speaking, is 6 months. The officer can make it a different time frame. Now, if we're talking about a different kind of visa, for example, a student visa, then it's usually for the course of study, right? So it can be for longer than that. But for a B visa, the standard generally is 6 months, but it's not automatic. So it is incumbent upon whoever when you are granted as a visitor that amount of time that the CBP officer gives you. If they give you 90 days, you have 90 days, you have 3 months. If you, again, have the 6 months, 6 months is a long time. And I think we can all agree that 6 months is enough time to go watch some World Cup matches, spend some time with friends, go on a vacation if you wanted to do that, and still return. And I think another thing important to emphasize here, remember that with Ghana, we have validity of 5 years and multiple entry. And most visas that are issued, and it's in this case too, the consular officer can limit the validity of a visa. It is in their power to do that. There is no automatic 5-year multiple entry. But that is generally the standard, and we generally apply that for most travelers. So you'll have the opportunity to go again if you wish. But limiting the length of time is a normal thing for any country that's watching its immigration, obviously, and controlling the visitor flow. And so we very, very strongly encourage people and expect people who are granted a visa to go to the U.S. and observe the terms of that visa from the length of time they're there to what they're actually doing. People who have exceeded the terms of their visa are breaking the law. And needless to say, we take that very seriously in the United States.
The Ghana Premier League, Kumasi and Chikotoko were held to, they secured a 2-0 victory in their game against Young Apostles. Accra House of Oak were held to a 0-0 stalemate by Brecum Chelsea. These are results of matches played on March day 23 of the Ghana Premier League. House of Oak drew 0-0 against Brecum Chelsea. Heart of Lions were at home and they lost 2-1 to Bibiani Gold Stars. Ediana Stars were also held to a 0-0 stalemate by Hohoi United. Kerala United secured a 2-0 victory over 11 Wonders, whilst Samatex also drew 0-0 against Midiama FC. Basaka Holy Stars won 1-0 against Swedro All Blacks. Young Apostle were at home and they lost 2-0 to Asante Kotoko. And Nations FC were also held to a 1-0 stalemate by Dreams FC. So these are the results of matches played in the Ghana Premier League match day 23. We talk some school sports now, and the Vice President, Jane Nana Opoko Ajiman, she graced the New Horizons Special School Annual Fun Games as part of government's efforts to contribute or develop school sports in the country. New Horizons Special School hosted its 26th Fun Games over the weekend, and my colleague Abdul Karim Beni was there and has more in this report.
Well done. Well done. Oh, congratulations. Well done.
The annual Fun Games remains a central feature of the school's calendar and was created to showcase the sporting talents of its students while advocating fitness for all, regardless of ability. Participants competed in a variety of races and activities in an atmosphere defined by encouragement and celebration. In keeping with the school's philosophy of inclusion, every participant received a medal, underscoring the principle that participation and effort are worthy of recognition. The Vice President, in her address, reaffirmed the need to respect the dignity of persons with intellectual disabilities.
In such an amazing morning, I'm very mindful of everything that has gone in to make this morning so beautiful. The members of the board, the members of the community, the teachers, the caregivers, the cleaners, all those who are here, the many more we are not able to meet with this morning. But we know that they have been part of it. And I want to acknowledge all of them. And especially our very, very special people. Thank you very much for raising the horizon high this morning. Whether it is filling the bottle or the sack or the wheelchair, what else? Pick the ball. You all did so well, and you ought to be very proud of yourselves. To the rest of us, this is one more opportunity for us to remember that can never be about us only. And it's all about recognizing the differences we have. And it's about looking at all the differences and bringing them together, almost like the cloth weavers.